Welcome back to Sailing Fish Cake. So in this episode we're gonna sail from Faroe Islands to Orkney Islands. But before we start, let's have a look at the summary of the whole trip. I have started my journey this summer from the south coast of Norway and sailing up to west coast of Norway. And from there I have crossed over to Shetland Islands, which was not that easy because I got very seasick. I was seasick all the way, 2 days straight, and puked my guts out. But when I arrived, that feeling was amazing. I spent some days there, met some new friends and explored a bit around while I was waiting for the winds to turn. After the winds have finally turned, I continued my journey to Faroe Islands and made it to my friend's wedding just a day before. But sadly, my vacation days were over, so I had to start turning back to Norway because of my job. And this is where the journey begins, starting from Faroe Islands at 3 o'clock. Let's go!
Between 6 and 7 knots. Are crazy. So as you can see on here, I don't know if I placed that correctly, but yeah. So the first day I'm gonna have really good winds coming from the side of the ship, which is beam ridge, and towards the end the wind will die and then it will turn against me. So I'm hoping to make as much way as possible to Orkney. Let's go. I thought I was gonna go to Shetland, but some friends that I met in Shetland Islands a couple weeks ago, they're in Orkney, so I'm like, why not? So I just decided to head to Orkney, and from there I'll head back to west coast of Norway. That's the plan for now. Let's see how it goes, eh? Getting cold already. It's like, yeah, I know it's sunny, but the wind is really cold. Luckily the solar panels are protecting the cockpit so nicely, so that helps a lot. I'm gonna put on these woolen long johns, as you call it. Let's go. The land is disappearing behind me. So that's no land for me for 2 days. Yeah. So far so good. We did how many miles? Let's have a look. Oh, we did 20 miles already. That's really good for this boat. Well, we're doing constantly between 6 and 7 knots with these winds. That's amazing. We still got beam ridge as expected. I got the full main up. And 50% of the Genoa. That is more than enough for me. Oh, I can barely see the islands now. They're all disappeared behind the clouds. So now it's only me, the boat, the sea, and some seabirds. That's nice. I'm just flying around the boat all the time. I'm losing speeds, which I don't want because I want to come as close as possible to Orkney before the wind dies. Yeah, that should do it. Right, it's 12 o'clock. So far so good. Everything is good. Still got really good winds. And there was this distress alarm on VHF, but it didn't say anything further than that. Yeah, let's keep sailing over the night. Good morning! So this is the second day of the crossing to Orkney Islands. So far so good. The night went really well. Well, there was this slight, not inconvenience, but there was a cargo ship which was on a collision course, but luckily the AIS alarm just went off and I woke up immediately because I was taking a nap. And yeah, I just altered my course and it was fine. So yeah, very happy that AIS works. And the weather is very nice, which means there's no rain, nice weather. But I think it's coming over my way, might rain. So I prepared my autopilots for the rain, just like this. Well, this Simrad doesn't or shouldn't be affected by rain that much. At least it didn't last time when we were crossing the Atlantic. And the waves they're quite big, but they're so big and long, so it's no problem. We're just riding over them. So it's a very comfortable crossing so far. I got everything ready in the cockpit, so nothing will get wet. I think I'll just head inside in my cozy cabin and watch some series while it rains outside and while Mr. Henry the Buff steers the boats. We're almost at 100-mile point. That is very good. Makes around, let's see, 100 miles in 17 hours. I think. Yeah, it is. That's a new record for this boat. That's really good. So the winds died completely and there's only waves left. So my sails were just destroying themselves. So I just, started the engine. So I'm gonna go with the engine for a while now, see how long it will last. Yeah, but then it should be headwinds in like 6 hours or something. But I do have enough diesel to use the engine all the way. Oh well, it was a good run. Alright, the wind is back, finally. So that was like 2-3 hours of motoring. And it's time to turn it off once more. Yes. Very good. Also stop the propeller from turning. There we go, now it's clapped together. So I don't hear the annoying whirring noise anymore. Oh yeah, this is better. Much better. The wind is coming more from ahead now. So I need to tighten up all the sails. So it's more like a upwind sailing. You can also see some oil platforms in distance. So I'm gonna keep my distance from those. I think it's 500 meters. That is the limit. I'm at least 3 kilometers away from them, so it's all good. It's cooking time. Onions, potatoes, and some sausage,
and some cheese. Yeah, my classic voyage meal. And I'm so happy that the winds are back. So no engine noise, and this is like super chill sailing. So the sea is almost like flat. It's like sailing on giant carpets.
Alright, so far we did 143 miles. It's going really well. The conditions now is just so nice. This is awesome. Nothing like crossing to Shetlands or Faroe Islands at all. This is just so chill. It began like quite bumpy, but now it's wow. Awesome. And also the scenery. Well, some people might not like it, but I mean, it is quite fascinating to see all these oil platforms. I mean, look at them. And with that, we are entering the second night. It's 8 o'clock now, maybe 7. And I think I'm gonna arrive like in the morning, before 9 o'clock in Orkney Islands. I'm just gonna anchor somewhere. And according to weather reports, the winds are gonna turn against me in a couple hours or something. So let's see how that goes. I can't like do zigzag and upwind, but I'm also just considering just to use the engine, go with the engine. Why not? Good morning! So now it's morning. We motored through the night because there was basically no wind. And I can say now, land ho! I can see land! Orkneys! Woo! Awesome! Made it! Yeah, so this crossing was very easy crossing. I had good winds all the way up to 10 o'clock yesterday, or 11 even, but then it just died completely, so I ran with the engine for how many hours? Yeah, 6 hours now, because it's 6 in the morning. So yeah, very excited about getting to Orkneys. This is gonna be, as the other places, first time, never seen this land before. Hello. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's this land. Wow. I just had some breakfast. I fried some sourdough bread. Let's get it dry with some butter. Kind of like Shetland. As usual, as I got closer to the anchorage, I took down the sails and motored up to the anchorage. Sandy Island, there's only like 500 people living on there, so this is like very interesting for me because it's just different from all other places I've been in. So I'm very excited to get on land and say hello to locals. Arriving Orkney Islands. Wow. So this bay is called Ottervik, and the island is called the Sandy Island. That was a good crossing. It was just super chill, really. The winds weren't all that good, but I just used the engine. I was a bit lazy and impatient. That's how it goes. So now I'm gonna drop the anchor very soon and eat some breakfast and take a long nap, and then we'll go exploring. Anchor dropped, and the seal just popped his head out and made this like breathing noise. That was awesome. And I got a neighbor here, a British boat. Wow. I wanna go explore. Right.
There's the boat, and I'm now on land. I heard some seals just barking really loudly over there. I think I want to check out, but wow, this place is amazing. There's not many people here. I walked like half an hour on this tiny road, so I haven't met anyone besides these fellas. Hello. How are you doing? Hey. Oh, you guys look so funny. They're so curious. Yeah, there should be like a heritage center over there somewhere. And also some catering stuff. We can get some nice local food. This is adventure. This is real adventure. Coming here, walking. Don't know where I'm going, I'm just walking. Hoping to meet someone, but I haven't seen a soul. The whole landscape was completely flat, just like Denmark almost. But the different part is the buildings are different. Also, like, it's kind of like Denmark, but more Scottish-like. And if you look at these houses, they always have this other house right next to them without roof. Reason being, if the roof was damaged, they will just build a new section to the house. So they will just, yeah, let it collapse. And this is the local museum with some findings from the Viking Age and general history, also Second World War. And this is the little tiny shop, the only shop on the island. They have everything from alcohol to groceries and bread, and yeah, everything you need is here. After a couple days on Sunday Island and exploring a bit, my friends arrived in Anchorage and we had a nice evening together, and I got to have one of the crews with me back to Norway. We needed some water for the journey, so we just took the kayak and the sup and walked across the field. Found an old nice old lady, and she lent us some water. So now I'm gonna carry it back. We thought there was a road here. No road. We're just trudging through the field. It's heavy. Also did some grocery shopping. Awesome. Alright, so that's gonna be end of the episode, and next episode is gonna be about crossing from Orkney Islands back to Norway and back to Arendal, and that's gonna be like the last episode of this, or from this season. So, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.